Yo, good morning. Markets are open. Dude, my sensitivity on my mouse got messed up. Now I can't figure out the setting. I'm not trading tomorrow. Tomorrow is the half day. It's Good Friday. It's a half day. No trading tomorrow, but today is Friday and there's it's game on. Nice little slap, 790 to 690, 100 points on the 5-minute candle here. Yesterday ended up having a nice little slap. Oh wow, we're down 2% on the overnight session. That's crazy. Overnight lows at 670 or 660 there. VWAP 860. Overnight highs way up here at 24,245. Yesterday's value area low 24,100. If we get above 24,100, then we're looking at, overnight highs and yesterday's value area high. But really, it's like get to VWAP at 23,870 or whatever, and then get to 24,100. That's all very big moves. Down 2%. I think crude oil is probably going crazy too after yesterday. 113 up 13%. 113 bucks a barrel. That's crazy. Before I go too deep here on the day, par 16. Dude, how is that even possible? Honestly, that's a crazy, crazy misstroke there. I'm tempted to try and just jump this one, but we'll see. It happens. Dude, how do you score 11 on this? I feel like I'm missing something. Just a perfect shot in the water. Perfect in the water. I didn't realize there was water at the bottom. I thought it was an easy shot there. I should have hit the checkpoint probably, but that's okay. Top 61, not great. Not great at all. Nice rip. Can't believe I played League on stream yesterday. Can't wait for next April Fools. You know, one of these days that we have a half day, not tomorrow because I think I'm going to see some family, but on a random half day holiday, we'll do it again. How about that? On a day where I'm not trading, but I'm still in the office because it's like one of those random ones. You know what I mean? Like Thanksgiving or something. Tomorrow's a half day? Yep. Yes, embrace the neared. Am I rocking a neared right now? Not really. A neared is a neck beard, unless you meant nerd. Neards are not okay. Is this rhythmic? This is rhythmic, yes. The stash is kind of coming in, huh? Getting thick. The first couple days with it was a little tough. Chad, I think I'm gonna get a mullet. Go for the mullet and mo vibe, you know, or whatever it's called, mo and mullet. I don't believe Julia will allow it. Nah, she will. $44 months. It's crazy. GG's, Zach. Mullet Matt. Just take off the grays off the sides and make a mullet, you know? Knock off the crazy long front right now. This is getting crazy. And then let the back flow, you know? Trades by mullet, yes. Still TBM. Casey, I still trade one contract. All right, we got VWAP coming up. with some pretty decent buying. Liquidity through 880. I mean, a sweep through VWAP could be kind of interesting. VWAP's at 50. A 30-point sweep up into 80 seems very aggro. I'm gonna take the stab here at VWAP for a little try. Above volume. Appreciate you, Ryan. Chad, if you got gifted membership from Ryan, say hell yeah. I don't know what to say. Say thanks. Candle's closing out in 45 seconds. Got filled short of VWAP. Go ahead and move that break even. And there's a base hit. 10 points off of VWAP there. Just a little first test of VWAP short after being pretty expanded down from it. First test back into it. Little sweep, but nothing too crazy. Ended up pushing that volume to 65. Quick little 10 pointer there. I'll take that all day though. Photon with 13 months. Let's go. Bangarang! Right. All right, now we see if we continue the climb or not. Got liquidity through 900. Little test of 820 could be kind of interesting. 15-minute opening range here. I would take this all day if I am given the opportunity. That being said, VWAP or point of control 800 is also interesting, but get a little slap in 820, I'll take the long. Why do you use a 22R? Because I like it. I really like Delta on a 22 range chart. We've got no news during the session or during the stream. Matt, there's a violating screenshot of you in Discord. that is fairly violating. That's tough. That's tough. No flush into 20s. Looks like we just ripped it through 900, huh? All right, 895 trades. Currently at 1.2% down on the day. We were down 2% and some change earlier. And we're just kind of ripping. Just kind of ripping. All right, we've got yesterday's value area low, 24,100. 100 points higher. Yeah, Jeff, I use the zero chart trade copier. Top of the hour here at 9 o'clock. I mean, do we come back into that 65 volume? Got up to 920. Still getting built, Adam. If this wasn't such a big spread, 30 points, I'd be interested in the 65, but I don't know if I like it with it being a 30-point spread into below the candle. It's like a 50-point rotation off the highs. VWAP is 10 points below that. Looking at the prior wick. Watching Delta. Rip. Missed it by 2 ticks. Missed it by 2 ticks. That was the right play for me, but that's okay. On to the next. Got a perfect bottom ticket to play. Nice. GG's, love that. Still with the 820 buy if we get there. I still like 820 also. For sure. 820 to 800, I think both of those look interesting. Okay, we should run that low, I would think. Push into VWAP. And now the question is, do we slap VWAP or not? Little bounce off VWAP. Don't have a ton of buyers though. Even the 900 short could be kind of interesting if we get up there with Delta looking like this. I would love this trade if we got the flush. Okay, there's 900 prior open, but we got some buyers stepping up. Still got that liquidity kind of higher too. Tapped 917, 920. Looks like it's gonna pop the high, right? Yep, there's the pop of the high. EOD was the right call. 60-point candle, or 60, yeah, 60 points up there. Pretty aggro off 920, to be honest. The buyers are looking pretty good. Okay, got filled long off 920. I'm going to open this up a little bit. I'm going to go and move that break even as well. It's up 150 bucks or whatever, 7 points. See if we can catch some legs into new highs. Front running that volume at 960. Still got liquidity all the way through there. Okay, I am going to go and move this break even just because we couldn't pop the high there. I probably get stopped out for 10 points, which is fine. It's a base hit for me, so. I've been enjoying taking these types of trades. Where it's like, if I catch the momentum, I catch the momentum. In worst case, I end up with 200 bucks, which is the original goal anyways. So that's another base hit trade there. Up 400 on the day so far. I think this probably runs it into the 80s, but I want to lock in 200 bucks. It's more important right now. All right, so that's 400 right now. 2 10-pointers, one off of VWAP, one off of 920 prior high. On to the next. Into 900 could be interesting. Something like this. With a sweep of the block down below. Oh, they keep throwing it up and down. 50 block out of 3. They just moved it higher. I don't really think I get this fill. I'm gonna take this off for now. Throw it back in if I do. Where are you from? Texas. Trading 1 mini? Yes. Yeah, if you haven't, make sure you press the thumbs up button down below. It helps out a lot on the stream and the channel and all that stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed the video yesterday, chat. Drop a GG for Danny for the edit, for how to stop over trading. Hopefully you got something out of it. Ah, nice push into 60s. That's what I was looking for originally with this trade. I'm very happy I took the 10 points there because I would have gotten stopped out break even. So the 10-point pull here was the correct idea, but this was the original target I was looking for. We're moving a lot, boys. Enjoyed the riveting bronze gameplay yesterday. Thank you. That second game was crazy. That was a long one. The fact that I just waltzed all the way down mid lane to destroy the Nexus was great. Jungle was crazy good that game. No, actually though, dude, you actually went crazy with it. That was fun. Do you know Jess from the private John Summit South by Southwest house party? I don't, but it sounds like someone I need to know. You ran a second game yesterday? Yeah, dude. When I closed the stream, I reopened the stream because I like put the closing credits on, and then I was like, oh wait, I forgot I said I was gonna play a game with the Sir. So I pulled it back up, and it ended up taking like 45 minutes. But we won. The dude really did carry. He had like 30 something kills. It was crazy. I just was objective tapping basically. Played Yorick. Alright, that's enough nerd talk, chat. Yeah, there's an unintentional spoof in the leave, yeah. It was definitely fun though after having that banger trade. Okay, losing some steam up here. Got initial balance formed in 15 minutes. We rotate 900 or 880s again. A lot of help, Neil. They just had the blink stare. Yeah. The funny part is that, like, for some reason, League is just, like, inherently a more nerdy game than, like, Call of Duty or something, for instance. We wouldn't really be calling each other... Oh, nice push. Call it... Wow. Calling each other nerds if it was not League. Or Dota or something like that. Honestly, I should have just pulled up some old school RuneScape. Haven't played that since 6th grade. Well, that was a really nice push. That was a 70-point push almost. Golly. Up into 24K. Slapping off it pretty nicely. Sly Cooper? Absolutely. Old school RuneScape would make this an 8-hour stream? Yeah. We're gonna float right back up to 24K after that dirty sweep? Kinda looks like we're going to. Normally I would like the retest short here, actually, but I don't know if that's the right play right here. Off of a sweep like this, normally it just gets smacked again, but we got blocks through 2420, so maybe we do it. $70 points down, 70 points right back. 70 points up, 70 points down, 70 points right back up. That's aggro. Oh, 70 points up, 60 points down, 50 points back up, or whatever it is. It's still a lot. No matter what it is, it's a lot. Candle's closing in 30 seconds. Gotta watch 60 or whatever this is. 65, 66 maybe. Depending on where we close. Guess this is really that wick. A Potentially something like this. I don't know if I like it though. I'm trying to decide if I like it. I want to see some buyers come through. We are in the 80s after all. And it's been a pretty nice move up with not a lot of pullback. We're up 300 points off the lows of the session. I've not heard of deadlock. I honestly, Chad, I'm so so tapped out on the gaming world. Used to be somewhat connected, but I'm not connected at all. I think I'm interested in this. Okay, a little bit of sellers going on here. Okay, stopped out. Minus 15 points there, $300, plus 100. We still got liquidity higher. I wanted us to, I wanted the sellers to own a little bit, but they couldn't do it. Instead, we retested 24K and slapping off of that now. I wish we didn't have this liquidity here. I'd feel very confident about getting back in, but the liquidity up through 440, I mean, honestly, through yesterday's value area low is sketchy. But we could, if it's 100 points, what's another 100 if after we've gone 300, you know? Like an 80 to 20 rotation here, technically on the table. 80 to 20 to get that liquidity there. Technically on the table. Point of control is just stuck at 800 still, which makes me think we probably do float a little bit more still. We got initial balance forming in 6 minutes or so. And cracking 65 or whatever this was is no good. But everything underneath, that's a fairly cheap trade. I'm gonna give it 10 points. I would love to see a rotation to 420. 2420. I'm gonna go and move that break even. Needs to pop that prior high quickly. I think retest of the 50% retrace, like a 50% retrace of the wick is likely, which I just got stopped out break even. That's that likely trade I was just talking about. Now, do we hold it or not is the big question. Okay, trying to sweep it, broke the prior low. That's the first prior low break that we've had. Well, I guess we technically had one here. Good break even. Back in at 920. Kind of depends on what sellers are doing. We still haven't had point and control flip up here, so they don't have a ton of volume. Seller's looking pretty good on this little flush. No look on the fill. We also don't have like any buyer response here. Kind of some of the most aggressive selling we've had all day, kind of. At least in the VWAP that first time. Just wait it out. See what happens. I think I still like 920. We got that liquidity there. I think it makes sense to go into it, but I just don't know if we're going to bounce it or not. No, I did not play Dota yesterday. How are we going to close this last minute? Still heavy on the sell side. The 66, 67 spot's fairly interesting if you like the shorts, which right now Delta is suggesting they look pretty good. I just don't know if it's going to be like a one red candle and rip it sort of situation or not. Heavy close. Okay, new candle opened up. Got a block above at whatever this is at 48, and then we got that juice through 900s basically. Initial balance is formed as well. We got initial balance high at 24,004 and a quarter. Initial balance low way down here at 23,678. Yeah, we got buyers. I'm taking that off. That's a lot of buyers. That's why I check 22 range delta. The prior open there at 75 is actually pretty interesting, but it's a lot of buyers. Honestly, push through 24K, IB, close above, retest IB into a push into yesterday's value area low at 24,100. I'd like to see that. We've got yesterday's close at 24,200. Got that liquidity higher anyways also. Be an interesting idea. On the PA accounts, I probably would have called it at 400 to be honest, but I'm in the evals and I want to get through this. So I'm down to trade. I feel like my mental's still fine right now. Normally it's a mental thing also. It's either like hit the 400 bucks, or if I'm feeling really good, maybe push it a little more, or if the mental's shot, just don't. While I'm in the funded accounts. Or a live account for that matter, but like on the evals, I'm kind of down to just push. Liquidity looks good. Okay, there's the push through IB. I was looking at that prior wick, but I'm gonna be dragging this order up if we end up closing above. Which right now this is a good enough close above. If it closes there, I'll drag it up to IB. Buyers look good for the most part. Okay. It's a solid close above IB. Would love to see a retrade here. Retrade and push through that liquidity. I really like the liquidity through 24,100 to be honest, but I'm not gonna look for all that. Just right after that block, or yeah, look at that. Looks pretty nice if we can get the retrade, but I need the retrade. Maybe it's this candle, 5-minute candle closes 30 seconds and then does it. Maybe. Yeah, it's just doing it, huh? Dang. Right idea, just needed to mark it in, I guess, huh? I mean, the IB breakout today actually worked really well. Wow, we're just going to make the straight move to 100? Holy cow. Dude, we're pushing pretty nice. There's 100. That's the liquidity I was looking for. Golly. Dude, it's 140 points off IB in 3 minutes. 150 points off 160 points off IB in 3 minutes. Dude. $200 points off IB? Holy, 200 points off IB in 3 minutes. God bless. I actually really like yesterday's close as a little slap, to be honest, with the liquidity lower, but that's scary. A scary trade. We are moving and grooving. Iran drafting protocol with Oman for Hormuz Strait traffic. 936. There's the overnight highs. This felt so not realistic when we were at the open. Holy cow. Wow. Yesterday's value high was nice. Well, liquidity's kind of non-existent. It's a big boy candle. 250 points almost. I think that classifies. Oh, just did it. I was like, oh, we should retest 24.15. Or 24.215. Slides it through 50 points. Oh my. Dude, I love watching price action like this. So aggro. Okay, yesterday's value area high to yesterday's value area low, 2480. Or we just bounce 120 potentially. That was an electric couple of minutes. Market just got a pentacle. Yeah. Technically have a little bit of juice at 360. That's crazy. Crude oil down to 108. Are we going to hold these lows? Would look like this. God, I got some sellers though. Problem is, if the sellers actually do come through, it's like could get nasty. Could get really nasty. We have like no volume here, or we just range out, which is what I was kind of thinking potentially. Back to the original idea. 100 psych level, yesterday's value or low, maybe sweep it just a hair. Bounces off the wick, prior high. Got buyers kind of stepping up. Can't wait for this to push 200 instantly. Still point of control is just pinned at 800, even with all of that. Okay, there's the 200 push. Yeah, I'm not complaining about PA. In fact, I think it's fun to watch this. It's just aggressive, super aggressive, which is fine. Candle's closing in 45 seconds. Another little retest down into these lows could be interesting. The Hormuz Strait Protocol does not constitute restrictions. Fairly interested in this. Keep it very tight. Okay. That was a very tight trade. That's a 5-point trade. The 1.5 standard deviations there. It ends up sweeping it a little bit. We held this range kind of well, sitting on support at 65. So I was like down. I'm flat on the day. I guess down $10 per account, plus a couple commissions. All right, let's make the move into 120s, 100 even. Maybe even 90. That 90 is that level I've been talking about for a while. We've also been holding 40 pretty well. Nothing like a face ripper just for us to chop afterwards, huh? A genuine face ripper to just go sideways. Although the sideways is still pretty freaking big. Clear out the block of 57. We're gonna sweep the low? Oh, we do. Now the question is, are we going to hold 33 or low 30s or sweep it through 100? One minute left on this candle, chat. There's 33. We close. Down to the +1 standard deviation. Kick back up into that bottom of the range. I get the fill. Okay, I got the fill. I'm gonna go and move that break even. I have a hard time wanting to move that +200 just because we're whipping so much. I mean, this thing goes green, it fills me out instant. Holding 100. Stopped out. $40. I think it ran up 25 points, like literally instantly. 25 maybe. I really thought we were going to flip this green and fill me out. Like, I very much thought, we were very close. I thought I was going to flip it green and fill me out. Can't do anything about that. Managed it how I managed it. I still like this, I still like this spot, actually, but... I'm curious what we're going to do here. I still like it, but I took the stop out there. I don't want to get back in at that same spot. I don't think that makes sense. Hopefully we flush it a little bit and make our rotation to like 30s, if not IB. I don't know. Little sweep. Buyers still look good. Rip. That's what I wanted to see. Darn. I wanted to see it 2 minutes earlier. Bought the magical 80s. It was this prior wick high as well. It's untested wick here. I mean, sweep of yesterday's value or low, 100 psych level. Well, so sweep 100 and yesterday's value or low. Come into that prior wick high. Magical 80s. Take the long there. I mean, it was a great looking trade while I was in it. Could have managed it a little better or kept my stop opened up. And then if I had rebought it, I mean, that's an instant fill out for what I wanted, that 40 points that I wanted, but I'm okay with going break even. That's the thing. Some people are not okay with it. I'm okay with it. The markets are really moving today. There's a lot of opportunities. That was a 60-point ripper in a minute. Now the question is, are we going to hold this or not? Like, we have liquidity higher. We got initial balance below with some liquidity. 130 points lower, but are we going to go fill out the 180s again, you know? In which case, yesterday's close actually looks pretty interesting at like 87. 187. Why do those bands look different on micros and minis? Well, the VWAP should be different between micros and minis. It's volume weighted. Micros and minis don't have the same volume. We just have a little bit of juice through 207. It's the only concerning part. And buyers are looking all right. I'm tempted to look at this trade. What I like about this is basically pulling into that, say, it's the top of the range, right? So it's top of the range. Yesterday's close, 200 psych level. We have a little bit of juice going before it, potentially into it. We have that juice higher at the overnight highs, which is a little questionable. But then a retrace back into the prior high wicks at 150 psych level as well. Got 10 o'clock top of the hour here in 3 minutes. Frozen out here. Took that off. How's frozen? It just says close. Still interested in this trade. Do we reject 200 or do we get the little push up into the topper portion of that? $202. Got 1 minute left on this candle. I think I probably should have had it at 200 instead, huh? That would sweep it a little bit more aggressively. We're gonna reject 88 again? Just making the move, huh? Oh, that's okay. Oh. That's what I wanted to see, man. This is the move I wanted to see. I just missed my fill by 5 points. Got point of control up here now too, chat. At, what's that at? 60? I'm interested in a point of control sell here. Ah, I grabbed the wrong thing. You know what? Get me out. I didn't mean to do that. I grabbed the wrong button. I grabbed the order and not the TP. Get me out. I meant to do that. That's what I meant to do. I still like this idea, point of control. I grabbed the wrong thing though. Oops. Little kick up into point of control, slap it down into the bottom of the range, I think looks really good. But I did not mean to do that, but I'll take the base hit. Oops. Yeah, thank you, League of Legends reflex skills, huh? Way to close it right away. Yeah, I was like, oh, I should open this up. And then I was like, no. Get out of your head, Matt. Close this thing out right away. You didn't mean to get in right there. It's very hard to do that, to be honest. Because sometimes you're like, well, what if it's destiny that I got filled right now and I should just ride it out? No. Take the trade. Be done. I like the liquidity lower. I just like the point of control entry more. I look at 120, realistically. If I do get filled. Okay, I just got filled at point of control short. Looks like it's gonna curb stomp and run its way through, maybe. We'll see. Candle's closing out in 15 seconds. Still like the 120. We got liquidity lower. I like all of that. I like the retest of point of control. I like the liquidity lower. It's just, do we float it up into 200 again or not? It's kind of the main question. I'm gonna go ahead and move that break even. I like my invalidation spot here on the break even. Break that prior low. Close. Not doing it yet. In my mind, if we flip this candle, if I get stopped out, we're basically flipping this candle green. I think we push into 200, so pretty good with my stop out. I think it makes sense. We know we've got it in us to get a 25-point move right now. Just isn't going to do it. Bottom of the range, 120s again. Got point of control now at 150, so it kind of bounced around there. It's an easy little flick, sellers. You know, if you just flick it just down to 40, it's gonna run. Flick it through 40. Give us the move. Little flick through 40. Not much. Kind of systematic selling. That's what I wanted to see. Off of the point of control retrade, down into 120. Magical 120s, magical 20s. Happy with that one. All right, boys. I filmed every single trade that I took during the stream and after the stream. This will all be coming out as a video, me passing these accounts. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the number. 3K in profit across the board. So these evals are done. Took 3 days to do it. 3 days, I'm okay with that. Nice exit there off 120. Ooh. So this video will be coming out at some point. Hopefully next couple of weeks. Next week or the week after or something. You'll see the full range of emotions. On stream, honestly, on stream, traded pretty well all 3 days. You'll have to wait and see what happens in between. Caught a couple monsters. Had some dumb trades in there. But we were just stepping in the right direction over and over again. So, all right. That's going to be it for me, boys. That's the end of the week. Past those evals. We're back to funded accounts on Apex. I'm trading 20 of the 50K funded accounts. I was just trading 20 of the end of day evals. They're all 90% off right now, code TBM. But yeah, every single trade that I took, I filmed, talked through. So you'll see a video on all of that soon. Good luck, everybody. Don't do anything stupid. Be smart, be patient. Don't get caught up in these crazy moves, and we'll see you Monday morning at market open. Have a great one, everybody. Peace.
He's sharp as a tack. He's got his eyes on the Nasdaq. Ain't no looking back. He wakes up every morning sipping on that coffee black, trading numbers on his screen. Yeah, he's got that knack. He's got his finger on the pulse, knowing when to buy or sell. He's making moves all day, making his portfolio well, from the open bell to the closing bell. He's ringing that cash register. With every trade he makes, he's getting closer to his treasure. He's a Nasdaq cowboy, riding that market wave. TBM ain't afraid to take risks. He's got money to save. He's catching those highs, dodging them lows, making his name. TBM's the king of the Nasdaq, playing his own game. He's a Nasdaq, king of the Nasdaq, playing his own game.